on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First carry through the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll take this up past the 40, pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about face.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4.
Yellow. 15. Hey, 57.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick, and he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
A 4-yard gain.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
Escaping to his left.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, keeps this drive alive.
15.
1st down throw, Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
That's good.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Yellow.
fake. Now it's Mahomes. On the run to the right. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough. And now a much more advantageous spot.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 4th and 1 straight ahead.
Waste of time.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us. Yellow. Let's go, Lou, ladies.
They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these 3rd and 4th and short situations. There's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Yellow. Hey, 57. Hey, 43, 43, 15. Attack.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This is caught for 2. To the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chiefs 7, Ravens nothing. Harrison Butler to kick off for Kansas City.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
2nd and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Ravens.
He'll step up and run. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, 15.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Out to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Hey, 57.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
43, 15. Right on these two. 43. Yellow.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He gets the hook up with Rice. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Look wide. Get this one complete.
Xavier Worthy. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ball at the 3. 2nd down and goal.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday. Hey, 57. Hey, 15.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Over the top. He's got it. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tight space passes down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Hey, middle, report.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Forced out wide. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
Come on, 13.
From the gun, Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make...
Lamar Jackson. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick is good. Exciting finish to the half. We are tied as both teams head to their respective locker rooms. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, Shabbat! Shabbat! Middle. Report!
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll push forward for about a yard. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 36-yard
Ball
line.
on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. Loose inside the 30. And he's out of bounds, marking down right at the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of
A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. 53 yards.
First down and 10 yards to go.
180. And it's a lot. Go ahead. Yeah. Hey, report.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive. It's some points.
Stop at the 6. And that sets up 3rd and goal.
3rd and 6.
Report. Come on.
Here's Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Here's Smith to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Hey, 57 colors. Yellow. Strike.
They go play action with Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Flush to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. First down, KC.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. He'll get that one complete to Rice. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, Mahomes. This one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return.
So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When was the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas. Host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And off we go from Arlington. Play action now. Prescott. He's got a man it's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Good. What do you think?
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 3.
Yeah, there we go. I think. What do you think?
They'll go again here with Williams. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and a couple.
Yeah. 154.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's complete left side to Pickens. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down. To throw is Dak. Once to his right, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose, you did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Yeah, there we go. I check 47.
On second down, it's Dak. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they're going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
54, yeah! There we go,
Play fake. Prescott. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Hunter Lipke. Touchdown, Dallas. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Good, set.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got a second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, it's Hurts. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
And you know this drive was rough when the only person to catch one of your passes was wearing the other team's jersey. I mean, he just has to do a better job, Mike, of choosing where to go with the ball. And if he doesn't like it, get to a check down. But to continue to put the ball in harm's way at this level, you're just not going to get away with it forever.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
17 yards.
A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
First and 10.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll go with Williams. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
15-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
We're going to 53. Yeah, hey, 47. 48. Hey, kill. 26.
They'll play action. It's Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Williams will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
And once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Go Silver.
Hurts to the air on first down. He's got this complete. That's Smith. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play to kick off this drive. 31 yards.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Eagles.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. Finding room to the 20. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. A gain there of 21. Good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 21 yards.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very...
A dive, and he's in! Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles!
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. Second down, they need 7.
Yeah, Billy, here's our 46. All right, hey. Here's our kill.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On play action, here's Dak. Rolling right. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the Eagles' 17-yard line.
Yeah. Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring.
Here we go, 46. Here we go. All right, hey. Hey, kill. Hey, kill. Here we go, going to 54. All right, hey, 47. 26.
On third down, Prescott. This one caught just past the timeline. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Yards to go.
On third down, here's Hurts. That's taken in. Terra's got it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. A first down throw for Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end's Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
A big one there to start the second half. 31 yards.
First down, Eagles.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get the football at their own 40.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Up next, it's our main event between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. Isaac Garindo to return. Showing a little burst so far. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and you're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Outside. Yellow. Watch out. Yellow.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
Pass complete. Screenplay. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Able to find White. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
White 20. Super. What's up?
From the gun, Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Free Warner. And the 49ers get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Outside.
Play action now. Purdy. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
17. 128. DC.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Shotgun snap here to go. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Tiger.
And they just get the play off. And that is how our first quarter will end, as that pass falls incomplete. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Looking to throw. Gone. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! You got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Off play action. Goff. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Fred Warner. To turn the interception into a drive that starts at their own 45-yard line. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Watch out!
30th-foot throw, complete. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
8. Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down.
Watch out!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Now we'll try one deep down the right side. someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. Takes out just shy of their own 45 after that interception and return.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
At 2:01, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Hey, let's go. Go, ground. 2 for 1.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Room to run inside the 20. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
180.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Headed out right. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Value 1. Value 3. Value 3. 4 down.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Isaac to slow there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
14. 14. And 20. Hold on. Check. 12. Jester. Super 66. Hey, Shell.
Goff to the air now. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Ringo to return it. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And they steal it back on the return. And we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make the play. And they just did.
Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Goff off the play action. He has it at the 5. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Gibbs scores. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions push their lead to 3. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Galindo to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Pretty throwing here on first. Escapes the pocket. Cleared left side there to Jennings. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Purdy on first down. And he's tackled for no gain. Working quickly here. He's back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
14.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Completed to his running back. He's got room to roam. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. Montgomery. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risks. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches. Going power with a big tight end. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast.
On the stop. A 6-yard pickup.
Purdy looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun snap for Purdy. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Meek Robertson takes it away. And the Lions get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Here's Gall. Complete out to the right. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
So they'll be set up with a first and goal when we come back. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Here we go.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Like 20.
They'll run. It's Gibbs. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Gorindo to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Yellow.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Devontae Maddox comes up with it. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off
So wet it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have the time and the obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load up the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch at the pain that see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we give. And sure everything come up full circle. We're from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running and with nothing to stop me, just beating the neighborhood block. They ain't the person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. They ain't the do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up. The sun is up.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you are with us, and Daniel Carlson, here to get things started. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Hey,
First play of the game, first throw of the game. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Third and short, Jackson. He finds his receiver, that's Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Jackson out of the pistol. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Now the first carry for King Henry. They will take this down right to the edge of the red zone. 21. Brennan Jackson there on the stop. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. He's got it at about the 8. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
180! 180! On a shot!
First and goal, and it's Henry. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
At the 6-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal.
180! On a shot! 180! 13. Sit up!
Play action now. Jackson. For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Alpha, sit up!
They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
You know, it's funny, Mike, I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their way there, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling, so early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from the lead.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then.
Take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Middle.
To throw on the first play, it's Smith. Moving left. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for Jack Best that time. second down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Raider first down.
Gino now on 1st and 10. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. From the 33, here's 2nd and 2. On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
That's good.
13
To throw is Smith. He gets this one to Tucker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Now Smith. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Smith next. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Keno gonna throw for it. That's taken in, and he's not gonna get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
13. Go.
Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
He's going to have the Ravens first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Here's 1st and 10.
Report.
On play action, he'll set up the throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
A first down throw for Smith. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Raiders.
Bowers, the man in motion.
No balls, no. Tuesday.
On first down is Smith. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Ravens will have great field position right around midfield.
The Ravens take over.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
On first and 10, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. Some tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter.
Get up. You change it. Nice shot. Go ahead.
Jackson now on second down. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And he's in. Dave Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that now, faith. I don't wanna go to war. I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all is taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve is. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could see in the shade. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. There's always something special about snowfall at the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. And here we go from Lambeau. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ric Flair,
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Lamar starts long game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes second down. Working quickly here. Off to the air now. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. There's Goff on 1st and 10. That's caught. Here comes Junior Gibbs. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here. Goff off the play action. Big strike here to Williams. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line.
That's good. 4 on Lions.
4 down.
From the red zone now. He completes it in traffic. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Goff leading the offense back to the line. They're going for 2. They'll motion him out of the backfield. They kick the running back in motion. Goff's going to throw for it. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Quay Walker in to pick it off. The 50. He's at the 30. And he gets this forward to the 19. Wow, that return stopped really at what seemed to be the last possible moment, Brock. I think most of us thought it was going to be 2 on the board going the other way.
Such a phenomenal defensive effort. Nearly a 4-point swing thanks to his work both with the pick and then the return. I'll tell you what, he can't wait to get back out there and get in coverage again.
Get a pick, that'll count, right?
Exactly. Get one that sticks on the stat sheet and try returning for 6 instead of 2.
Set, ready. 50, green. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Oh, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun now for Love. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A gain of 15 there. And it'll give the Packers the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field. You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Ready. Red. Cycle. 60 red. Ready.
A second down throw here for Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 45. Ready?
Once more, it's Love. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers find an answer with their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. On now is McManus to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
What's up?
Play action here with Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set. They go play action with Goff. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
3rd and long for him here. Completed to his running back. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. And the offense remains on the field as they face 4th and 1.
20. Ric Flair.
They'll go for it. Goff. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Cut! Like 20! What's that?
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. That one gains 7. And that is good for Detroit 1st down. still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
14.
From the gun, Goff. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Orange.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
5.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He brings it in. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money.
And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions get some late points and the lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it.
Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Set. Hut. Yellow. Drill. Green. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Set. Red. Yellow. 45. Set.
Love from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Keith, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Ready?
Rolling the dice on 4th. It's Love. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
52 blue. Steel. Black. Blue striper. Set. Hut.
Loves to throw again. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 10. Hut.
Play action. Love. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Here we go. Drilled. Blue. 32. Blaster. 6. Ready.
Stick it in the air. Love. Incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throw here, third down. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. It's from the right hash, 46 yards.
A 46-yard attempt.
Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And they're going to stay down by 5.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Downfield, and Tislau has it. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set, ready, set, go.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They stick with Jacobs. All right, shorter marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That one hits for 30. And it'll give the Packers the 1st. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
26-yard line.
Yellow, 43, green jack.
Kicks the handoff, now low. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
He was defended by
Ready.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Ready.
On the option, it's Jacobs. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Ready.
Mom's going to throw for 2. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now. On now is McManus to kick this away. Sailors now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he's hit just before he can pick up that 1st. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
1st down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Goff back to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He's looking for his back. Jameer Gibbs there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Hey, let's go.
Goff on 3rd. Gets everything he has under this one. Looking for Williams, and it's intercepted. And the Packers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
On the ready.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Set, hut. Ready.
Quick throw out line by Love. And they stop him right at the line of scrimmage as Tom runs out in the quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
33, yellow, white, white. Set, hut.
Looking to throw. This one's caught. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly.
Free up the middle, gets a breakaway into the red zone. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jameer Gibbs touchdown. They'll try for 2. Goff gets his line set.
The Lions will
All right, they're going to throw for it.
point conversion.
They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Packers the 1st. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay.
Ready?
Packers trail by a field goal.
Ready, ready, set, go.
Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers have taken the lead late. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. On now is McManus to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially for one like this, can set the offense up for success.
It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Gibbs. Runs inside the 35. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
A gain of 30. And the Lions first down.
Another one for Gibbs. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Short pass brought in. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. To throw. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
185. Maverick. Super 1. What's up?
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Throws caught. And they are sent off the field. Had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. Oh, good return up past the 30.
Just as Hill on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, report.
Right to the air is Jackson. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
11.
30-yard line.
Here we go.
And they go play action now. Burrow. This is Fant on the short completion. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here we go.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he stopped immediately there. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Third down and 1.
Here we go. 11 MT. Right, 80. 12. 11 Thomas. 12. 11.
Now Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Mike Gesicki from 8 yards out. And the Bengals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of will.
Oh, what a juke into space. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there for Cincinnati. 42 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. 1st down. Sure didn't take this offense long to get within striking distance of the end zone. 2 plays.
Feel the energy? You can just feel it, can't you? Because they are creating it on offense, the way they're running the football. Now they've swept into the red zone. Momentum all on their side.
7-7, our score after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On 1, ready? 12, 12, 12. Here we go.
They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bengals have taken the lead. And McPherson on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
Great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
That is definitely what we call our defensive uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Andrews' first catch, good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
But you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Here's Jackson. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Jackson going to keep it. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the first down marker. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on fourth down. Jackson now. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
11. Here we go. 11 MT, take. 11 MT.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And this throw will be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Second and 10.
No, we changed it.
From the gun, it's Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Baltimore, first down.
The quick feet by Jackson. 6 yards there on the keeper at second down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now from the 34, here's second and 4. Throwing is Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll drop the throw. Oh, for the third line. Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' this platinum every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Serve you the truth with all that goody power.
Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here we go in a rematch of Super Bowl 48. The Seahawks and Broncos are underway. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down Seahawks.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Again, it's Walker. Down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Give him 4 on the carry. That'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw is Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 19. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
1st and 10 at the 19.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ready? Here we go, son.
Here's Darnold. And complete to Smith and Jigba. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the 1st drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Touchdown, Seahawks! Cooper Kupp, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Looking to put a drive together. Nix to the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Nick's going to keep this himself. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Working out of the gun is Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And he will have the Broncos first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. This is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 39 yards there, a big one. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
To throw, here's Nix. They'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. 2nd and a couple. Nick's going to give to Harvey. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little buffing. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
They'll try it with Bidet. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Tyler Beatty. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up. Looks good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. That should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
But that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Travel like I'm gone, I'm a traveling man. LAX out the Baltimore, they landed in France.
Darnold now to throw. Smith and Jigba with the grab. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Darnold. That is caught. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
To the air again, Darnold. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Darnold. Touchdown! Cooper Kupp in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. A final shot before break. Nix. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. On the give, it's Harvey.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Now it's Nix. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
This is brought in at the 21. A nice little juke. There he goes, left side. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. A 77-yard punt return. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
You got a guy that fast back there to receive punts. That's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. It's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they miss-hit the ball and kick it right to him.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. On play action, here's Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, a run with Harvey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the right sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Lutz with the extra point. And we are tied at 21. Seahawks locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
What's up? Yo, lady. Hey, son.
Back to throw, Darnold. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 49 yards.
Talk about a momentum shifter right there. Tie game, 4th quarter. These are the plays that win you games. And now defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
Walker will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Now Darnold wants to change it up. Second and 4. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp from 40 yards out. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Next to score, Seahawks 28, Broncos 21.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Here's Nix. Oh, he's got a man wide open. complete. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Gets around him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
On 1st down, back to Harvey. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And all the way home for a Broncos score. R.J. Harvey, 53 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Walker to start the drive.
There's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's 2nd down.
36-yard line.
Darnold to throw. That'll be caught. It's caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Darnold. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
He finds Smith-Njigba, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
And the Seahawks.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goal